Bhakta, it seems that in Vrindavanam, he was asked, it seems, saying that, why always you keep praying, even though your problems are not going away, right? For all of us also, many times there are so many hurdles, so many problems in our life that come in, but still we don't give up, right? So that's when a particular Bhakta, a particular devotee was asked. That's when he tells that, even if my problems do not change, even if my problems they do not go away, they still remain the same. At least Krishna, that is at least Bhagavan, he makes sure that my heart changes. Now, what is the meaning of this? The point is the way I was looking at my problems. Maybe I was looking at those problems as big difficulties or something, big hurdles or so. Maybe today it doesn't seem that difficult for me. So, at least Bhagavan, what he does is, he does not take away my problem completely. He gives me my chance to solve that problem or whatever karma I have to bear for that. But yes, what do those prayers do? Many of us we have this question, right? What do prayers do, what do chanting do, and so on. They will, at least Krishna, he definitely changes my heart. That is the way I look at those problems, that definitely goes away. So this was a very beautiful answer given by those devotee that is there. Moreover, further, the devotee also tells, now all this conversation takes place in Vrindavanam. Now, Vrindavanam, or if you go to such pilgrimage places, you will always see people carrying a japamala bag in their hand, right? Continuously, they're doing some kind of japa. So that's when a few bhaktas always had this question. It seems that why I am doing this chanting or so, or why are these people doing it 24 by 7, carrying a japamala in their hand, that to always chanting the names of the Lord? Is it possible? And what great benefit it is going to bring in? That's when this bhakta, it seems, he just used to merely chant, like most of us now we are chanting Krishna Nama or so 1008 times or anything. Okay, before that, is anyone from here, are you chanting Krishna Nama? That is it. Okay. Yes. How much? Narayana, Krishna, whatever. How much time does it take maximum? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? 9 to 10 minutes maximum if you are keeping the count, right? So the point is 10 minutes. Let us all consider 10 minutes, right? So the point is just 10 minutes. Now, I don't know what you get some good experience or whatever it is, but at least we don't have something, at least in those 10 minutes or so, there are no negative thoughts that come in with the Lord's grace. And moreover, chanting Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam Pranamo Dukkhashamanaha Namami Harim Param. The gist itself, the last shloka of Bhagavatam says, Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam. You chant consciously, unconsciously, however you are, that also I will consider it to be my bhakti. So today, if we are getting the grace of the Lord, 10 minutes of our day we can definitely take out and chant the Nama. No much efforts, you do your household chores and then also you are chanting. If that Nama is coming in our mouth, that again has to be the grace of the Lord only. So these are all small things which we can all definitely do. And the same answer, why I asked you this is, just as all of us are chanting Krishna Nama, similarly this Bhakta, it seems that he tells that I used to wonder why people are simply chanting or so, but when I myself am doing that, I'm definitely getting a positive experience out of that. So until and unless, just as we say, until and unless you don't experience something, you will not know what it is. The same thing happens for japa, chanting, and so on too. Yeah. Further, that Bhakta in Vrindavanam, he tells Krishna. Now, Vrindavanam, Mathura, Gokulam, this yatra is done together mostly, right? So he tells Bhagavan that, oh Krishna, though you are born in Mathurapuri or so, may you always be born in my heart today. Only if you are born in my heart, I will be able to experience you. Maybe every day I'll not be able to come to Mathura, Vrindavanam, and so on, but still, I want you to be born in my heart. That's when Bhagavan, it seems, comes in front of the devotee and tells, I am always ready to come, but you should give me a place in your heart, right? And how will I get a place in your heart? Simply you do good things that is there. Like Krishna again tells to Arjuna in the Gita, you don't do anything good, that is fine, but don't harm others. The simple thing you do, I will definitely be there in your heart. Further, few bhaktas they have a conversation wherein they say that Yashoda, Yashoda Maya as they call there, they tell that then she was so lucky that she held the entire universe in the form of Bhagavan in her hands when Krishna was a child, but he was actually the entire universe, right? The Lord is the entire universe, but she did not know about that, or even if she knew, she did not care about that. They showered the baby with motherly affection that is there and ended up calling him Lalla and so on. That's why we say, right? Yashoda Lal, Nanda Lala, and so on. So, how lucky is that mother Yashoda? In fact, it is said that even later, after Krishna grew up, and though Yashoda was not the biological mother of Krishna, it seems that whenever she used to see Bhagavan, her breast used to be full of milk. It seems that her breast used to be flowing. So even today also, if mothers, why we say mother's milk is very very good, very good for health and so on. Medical reason is one thing, but it is a sign of motherly affection. So you must not take it other way. For few mothers also who cannot give milk doesn't mean that they don't have motherly affection. The point is, why does the medical benefits are there? Due to some conditions maybe it can go a bit up and down, but the point is the amount of affection that is there used to come out. It seems this reference also comes in the Sriman Narayana. I don't know if I've told you sometime. Comes in Sriman Narayana. Later, when the Lord was to go to Sandipani Ashramam and to Mathurapuri, and when later actually Yashoda realizes that this child of mine is not actually mine, it seems that her sorrow that is there knew no bounds. You see, to a mother also, there are so many parents here, right? You might be able to experience after 15 years, 16 years, a child comes, no, I'm not your child. How that feeling is. Yashoda Devi, it seems that she could not control her tears then, but still she sent Krishna away and tells that you please go. You're an Avatara Purusha, you're Bhagavan himself. I did not know this. You were not even born to me. I did not realize that on the day you were born, you were brought here. I showered you with the best of affection that is there, but my karma has got other things to play. With so much of sorrow, Yashoda Devi let go of Bhagavan, but Bhagavan assures her that I will come. There are not much stories of the Lord coming to Mathura back and so on. But later, Yashoda Devi was born in Tirumala, where we have Srinivasa Bhagavan. There is where she took an avataram there, and there she got a chance to become the Lord's mother again. So that's when Krishna promises then that in my next avataram, some of the avatarams, not next avataram, in some avataram also, you can definitely be my mother. And that's how Yashoda Devi gets the grace of Bhagavan. So more than Devaki, Yashoda has got a place here because of this sacrifice that she makes to Bhagavan. Moreover, sometimes it seems that we might fear the entire world, but to that one Lord also we don't have to fear. Or that for few people, like you take an example of Prahlada and Narasimha. Narasimha was a fierce form, right? Raudra Rupam, Raudravataram, we say. For the entire world, Narasimha might be very, very fierce, but for that boy Prahlada, he was his best friend. After killing Hiranyakashipu, his nails were stained with blood. Bhagavan's Narasimha Murti's nails were smeared with blood, but on the lap, when he tore open the chest of Hiranyakashipu, on the same lap it seems that he kept Prahlada, which he showered him with grace, love, and affection. So this is Bhagavan, this is Karunamurti of the Lord, based on our own karma. If we do something wrong, not like Hiranyakashipu maybe, but definitely we are going to get some punishment for that. But at the same time, if you do something good, you are a great bhakta, you will get treatment like Prahlada. So the Narsimha Murti, if you have ever seen, you can see the picture wherein on the lap you have Hiranyakashipu's heart being torn away, the body being torn, and on the other side you have Narsimha. Very lovingly he keeps Prahlada with him, caresses him, and so on. So this is how you have the grace of the Lord. I think most of you would have seen the recent movie also that is coming, right? The animated movie, Narasimha. So this is how the by this picture or Narasimhavataram that is it, this actually shows how based on one's karma, you do something good, the Lord will shower his grace on you. You do something bad, that also he will shower his grace only, but maybe the means will be different. Best example for that, Putana Moksham. We don't say Putana Vadham, we say Putana Moksham. Why does a lady even get moksha? Though her intention was wrong, the way she adopted was good, right? She came with an motive that I want to shower my affection to Bhagavan. I want to feed babies also. So though because of this intention that is there, though her intention was wrong, sorry, because of this method that she took, Lord gave her moksha, saying that if this lady is kept on earth, she will end up killing so many babies. Instead of that, I will only give her moksha. By sucking milk, I'll suck her life, and that's how she gets moksha. So these are all few things that are told about Bhagavan. And to conclude with, it seems that many times in the battlefield also we are all alone, right? Battlefield in the sense whenever we face those different problems, hurdles, and so on. But we must always remember that whatever we are doing to come out of that, for that the Lord only is guiding us, like a Sarathi. Best example for this, Arjuna was standing all alone in the battlefield. He had enemies all around him, but Bhagavan was there to protect him in the form of his Sarathi, charioteer, Partha Sarathi. Similarly, In this battlefield of life that we have, so many problems and hurdles will come and go, but the Lord will definitely be there as a charioteer to keep guiding us. Just as horses go up and down, similarly, the Lord will also ensure that we also put in efforts up and down to come out of those problems. So these are few, not a story as such, but few things which are told about the Lord, especially in Vrindavanam, Mathura. Also, these points are discussed, and this is how it seems that bhaktas, they rejoice with each other. They talk just as we do gossip on different things, right? Similarly, bhaktas who are there in Vrindavanam, Mathura, such holy places, it seems that they have such conversations talking about the glories of them.